understand you. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up before I ankle pick you.
Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander Volkov is crazy though.
I still can't believe they're fighting. But I mean, like, Pavlovich wins in training, and fucking Volkov's very open about it. So, like, I mean, I don't know how we can really take him.
Yeah, because they're training partners, aren't they?
Yeah. He says he's scared, and he says he knows he fucking loses on the feet. So, like, obviously the game plan is to take Buddy to the ground with fucking weather the storm right away, get him to the ground, and try to find a submission. But, like, fuck.
I wonder how you
I don't
even do
know.
that. Like, do you just go to a different gym and train away from them, or you guys just be staring at each other from across the room? Like,
I mean, you
I'm
guys
look.
already know what you're gonna do. Like, what really new could you implement? I mean, if you do implement shit, what do you do? Put up a shutter? Like, put up like a fucking divider, a blocker?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you just go to a different gym?
But I mean, how do you decide who does that?
I was.
You decide. You see who has been there the longest, or you see who pays the most amount of dues, and then you go, hey, the other guy, you gotta suck dick and get the fuck up out of there.
Honestly, I would say like you just gotta bring it out in yourself and be like, I'm taking this seriously. I'm gonna step away because I'm not about to ask this dude to get out the gym. That's weird. And I'm gonna just look at like some really good gyms around where I'm at, and I'm gonna look at one that specializes in what I'm looking to get better at. Like if you want to wrestle, then you go to take your ass to Dagestan. You in Russia, all you gotta do is get a plane, domestic.
Yeah, I mean, you could also just go at different times. One does fucking morning, one does fucking afternoon, one does evening, and then one does night.
Also, they got Magomedov, Shara Magomedov, fighting on that same card. That dude look weird.
Where?
He is.
I thought that shit got canceled. Oh, no. He is fighting like Joelton
5.
Loderbach or some shit.
He's the fifth fight from the top.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of daggers.
This guy's, bro, like they just gave him a fucking can.
Speak on it, twin.
Like this guy's not even full-time MMA. This guy's been doing fucking Muay Thai, kickboxing, and karate for the past like 3 years. I mean, obviously, like that's what he does, so it's gonna be mostly striking. But like, because obviously you don't want to give this motherfucker a wrestler again and give him a scare or someone who can mix it up like that. But I want to see him fight somewhere. I know it's early, but you're fast tracking everyone else. This is bullshit.
Yeah, that dude's interesting. Then they got Kelvin Gastelum and Daniel Rodriguez. I got Gastelum for that, I think. Because who did he lose to last time?
Sean Brody.
Yeah, I think
he got embarrassed.
Rod.
He got Kimura, then he just got embarrassed, and I don't know. And I think that Chris Curtis one was just weird. I don't really like rate it. It was just weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Gastelum on that one because Daniel Rodriguez just got beat by freaking Ian Gary of all people. And then Johnny Walker and Volkan Ozdemir.
You guys buying this? Is anybody actually paying for this?
It's not
no,
this
shit. Yeah, it's a fight night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dope they gave us this.
It's a much better
fight.
It's not the best.
I was gonna say if that's pay-per-view, I'm gonna be honest with you, twin. I ain't even gonna illegally stream it. That shit is ass, but.
No,
it's gonna be in the morning too, because it's fucking. What is it starting? I'm gonna go with Johnny Walker. I think he's just a better fighter, and you just gotta pick the better fighter sometimes.
I would say they're well matched. In my opinion, I honestly don't even think Ozdemir is like that far below Rakic. Like I think they're probably similar skill level. I I guess it just depends on how you like rate Walker amongst that type of competition. And I mean, Johnny Walker's tried many times to enter the top five, and he just can't do it.
I mean, he's even tried to enter the fucking uh, the UFC arena again after he's been kicked out. He couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Let alone trying to enter the top five. That boy was on the street in full gloves and gear. That boy beatbox on the street and everything, and they still kicked him out.
They thought that fool was trick or treating.
That boy was dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Johnny Walker. I think he's just a little better.
I can
It's
respect
close. It's not like by far, but I just personally think Ozdemir is not on the level that Johnny Walker can be. I think this is probably like where it stops. I don't know where he goes from here, but he's desperate for a win and he'll get it.
that. Yeah. That's one I'm like, I don't even know. At the very least, if Ozdemir knocks him out, I hope Johnny Walker does something goofy on the way down. But
Yeah,
um,
another meme. We need another meme, another
but
GIF.
but Walker can do it. I'm sure. I don't. I don't think Ozdemir is like amazing or anything.
Yeah, it's definitely like well matched. Um, I don't really care about it too much. It'll be fun to watch, but hopefully it doesn't go to the ground too much.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Pavlovich and Volkov and Whittaker and Chimaev make up for the rest of the card.
It's pretty lackluster card. A lot of prospects, people they're trying to push earlier on in the card, but I think the main event and the co-main are going to be fairly quick. So I don't know.
Yeah, I got Chimaev more than likely choking out Whittaker around one or two. More than likely around one, I think.
Yeah, I just gotta fucking. I'm not gonna say if it's gonna be a submission. I think he could also just get a TKO. I think he might look for a sub. It might get defended for a second, hit him with some big shit, follow up with the elbow, and he might just get the early stoppage on the ground, overwhelming him. But that motherfucker is just gonna give it all he has this first round. If he doesn't get it done, I might live bet Whittaker, but overall I'm gonna choose Chimaev. Um, it's just a clear path, relentless.
Yeah. I think that's it.
To my ex-girlfriend, I miss you. Text me.
Oh my god.
I gotta go. Yeah, bro, don't talk to me
You
at
gotta,
work.
you
That
gotta
was
get
some
up off
sad
that.
shit.
You gotta leave her alone.
Now
There's
I'm
only
making
so much
sad
mess.
nigga shit.
What you mean?
There's only
Now
so
you're a
much
mess,
mess.
Gwen.
Bro, you're telling me I got these mood lights going right now. I'm feeling myself. I'm dressed up. And
Why
I
don't
want
you give her a fucking call instead of fucking asking for a fucking bat signal?
nah, because it's going to look weird.
You look weird now. This motherfucker's making voice memos.
Nah, she ain't gonna see me. She ain't gonna see me twins. All right.
Oh my god. Bruh. I think you
I
just
can't
need to
believe
find
it.
a new one. It's time for a new model.
Tell him, Angel. Give him some advice.
She just sounds goofy. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Angel, give me some
It's
advice.
just a goofy. I don't know.
If you were to get broken up with right now, what's your steps? What's your first 3 steps?
I choose to plead the fifth.
That's reasonable.
That's wise.
Hey, wait, let me ask real quick. Are they in the vicinity of you, Angel? That's
They're
important.
in the apartment, yeah.
But are you in a soundproof room?
It's not soundproof.
Okay, turn me down, twin. No, just flat out. No, but no, all jokes aside, we got a lot of interesting shit going on in MMA right now. Somebody beat Islam, so I don't have to quit the sport. That's it, man.
Why do you hate him? Did you not find anything impressive?
I found. I mean, the overall the fight in general was impressive, yeah. But I can't stand these Dagestanis, man. They're so one-sided. They're so shit. Every time you put pressure on them, like when Dustin would actually hurt him, first instinct, bro, go sniff that ass crack. Go sniff that nutsack, that gooch. Let me rub my forehead on his asshole.
But let me say this, Nick, though. But it's always like that. Like, whether you're Dagestani or not, like, it's the same thing with John Jones. It's the same thing with GSP. It's the same thing with DJ. Everybody hates on people that are super dominant. No, it's not, because GSP and DJ, even though they strike, every fucking fight they take them to the ground because nobody can hang with them on the ground. That's exactly what they do, and people hated them at that time for doing that.
I see not even an attempt to stand up before you're fucking throwing somebody into a fence and just holding onto their leg.
Bro,
and waiting for
GSP. We watch it.
Honestly, GSP was the worst. GSP is honestly more boring. I don't understand how we can appreciate Islam as.
I'm not a GSP like dick rider. I'm not a big fan of GSP.
But do you consider him one of the greats?
Career-wise or like as a fighter?
I mean,
I feel like both.
Career-wise, like career-wise, but as like a fighter, like
their career is being a fighter.
No, because it's different. Like, who you beat on paper is one thing, but how you beat them is another. In terms of like whether or not I say like, oh, that guy's a crazy fighter. It's like, you're just a really good wrestler.
So is Islam not dominant?
He is.
He's dominating this guy.
No, he is. I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. I'm not even like I said with like Khabib and everything. Is like on paper, this guy's stats are undeniable, but I hate it. This shit is dumb. I don't want to watch this motherfucker. I know
it more enjoyable than Khabib though. At least.
Oh yeah.
At least it's not like that. If it was like that, I would understand. But like, at least Islam, like, he tries. He gets yelled at. He would have got disowned.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Khabib for sure. Khabib was literally nothing but sniff nuts and hold on to you and rub his big fucking ugly hairy fucking chest on your face.
He was mad Islam wasn't doing that the whole fight.
Brother, I need this, brother, but he was only not doing it because it wasn't working. There was
but still, you know how they are. They're like, fuck it, just keep going, just keep trying.
That's what I hate, though, bro. And everyone does too. I know everybody is on my side, bro. Why does every time these Dagestanis take the fight to the ground, why does the entire arena all collectively go, boo? Like, nobody wants to see that shit, bro. It's like you said earlier with, like, the whole, like, we came for blood, dog. I want to see a war. Get off that dude's fucking nuts, bro. Quit hugging his ball sack.
I think people boo because a sub is just not as exciting or fun as a knockout. Like, a knockout is just way more brutal. It's damage. And I feel like that's what people want to see out of a fight. But it's a sport at the end of the day. And a sub means, on paper, it means just as much as a knockout because you finish it.
It's a finish.
That's why I'm not denying his greatness as far as what he's doing in his sport. What I'm denying is the fact that shit is not fun to watch.
Yeah, don't care for. At the at the same time, you're sitting here saying if Conor doesn't win and if Islam doesn't lose, you're done with the sport. It's like, bro, Islam and Conor are like one fraction of the whole sport.
It's gonna be more of this.
No,
You know how
this-
likely
they've been
both of
losing.
those are
They
to
have been
happen?
losing. They have been
Yeah.
losing. They've been
No,
getting
it's
pieced
gonna
up.
be more of this. They're gonna hire another fucking Dagestani with an even harder name to fucking pronounce. The motherfucker's
There
gonna
already is one. Ikram's the next face.
Yeah, but I'm saying this motherfucker, like, he's gonna be so inbred at that point that both eyes are gonna be going different directions. He's gonna
That's
be
literally
happy.
Putin.
He's gonna have a fucking. He's gonna have
Nah,
a
fuck Shara Bullet. It's fucking Ikram Aliskerov. He's
his
gonna
jaw's gonna be all crooked and shit. It's gonna be made out of fucking sheep hip, so you can't knock him out. It's gonna be made out of fucking the bone marrow of a elephant trunk. You know what I mean? Like, this is just
no bone in a elephant trunk.
Hey, bro, that's not the point, bro. He's semantics.
What
These
about
are-
that Holland sub though?
Hey, let's talk about that arm break. Oh, bro,
That shit looked disgusting, bro. His elbow was going in through the other side, bro. I was about to piss.
People were complaining about that. They said that that wasn't like a good sub, like it wasn't legit or something.
Yes, because people are.
That's so dumb. People just want to see people aren't actually fighting. They don't. It doesn't matter to them. They want to see people hurt. They want to see arm breaks. They're pussies. They don't get in. They don't fight nobody. They don't go out there. They don't stand on business. These are the same motherfuckers in the Instagram comments talking shit. Fuck all them. Like, that wasn't going to be a regular arm break. Like, that's at the joint. Like, that's devastating. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, well, and it's like you could see a similar thing in like football. You know, you have these fans who go for this game and they're only really invested, other than like their fantasy league, they're only invested in the sport for the like couple hours that they're watching the game. They don't see when this fucking guy goes home and has to take fucking a bunch of pills for like chronic back pain and he can't remember where he put his fucking keys because he's got CTE. They don't give a fuck about that part. All they care about is, hey, do the thing. Come on, win the game. Yo, let's go. You know, they don't give a fuck about any other part of that. And so, like, when it comes to protecting fighters, that's what the refs are there for. And I think that was a perfect example of protecting a fighter from himself, because he got up and protested it with his broken arm. And
that shit was dangling.
He used the broken arm to get up. He put it down on the canvas to get up. And it was like, bro, like, you don't understand that you're being protected from yourself right now. You're being protected from your fucking ego. It's the same thing happened with that Frank Mir arm break, because when Herb Dean stopped that, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Why'd he stop the fight? And then they show the replay, and it turns out that his fucking arm broke, and Herb Dean stopped the fight before it got worse, and you end up
like,
you can legitimately lose the feeling of your arm. You can lose the ability to even use your arm. So if you're sitting there letting your shit get twisted up, broken in half, and fucking snap through your skin and shit, hey buddy, at some point somebody's got to go, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you, this win ain't worth it, bro. You can come back from this.
Yeah,
Tap out.
That shit is stupid.
Yeah,
it's like that could have ended up like the fucking Paul Craig Jamal Hill fight, where he's just getting fucking smacked in the head with a hammer fist
with his
fucking arm dangling like bling, bling,
that
bling,
was
bling.
disgusting.
Like, what do you want? You want to really sit there and not be able to defend a takedown, and he take you to the ground and he hitting you with elbows, and you already got a broken arm? Like, stop being so fucking hot-headed. Calm
And
down.
every time that arm moves around, you're getting more damage. Like, you're damaging nerves, you're damaging tissue, you're damaging ligaments. All that shit's getting fucked up in the meantime while you're sitting there letting it dangle around and get fucking thrown around.
Plus, on top of that, let's say he gets up and fucking Holland hits him with a fucking right hand or a leg kick, and he got a concussion and a fucking broken arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And he falls on his
like,
arm wrong, and now his fucking arm's even worse.
Yeah, you can't defend yourself, bro.
Fucking his broken arm, he lifts it to block like this, and his shit turns around backwards, and he's sitting there like a skeleton.
No, that shit flips around like whoop.
That's the type of shit where that shit get deformed and that shit stays that way. Like,
He'd get a clear arm. That boy bow arm, not bow legged. He'd be bow arm. That boy's arm would be shorter than any other one. And then how do you calculate reach? He's got,
Damn.
the reach wouldn't be like 75 inches. It'd be like 72.5 to 76 inch reach. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, what? Right.
Sometimes when it gets dislocated, it adds a little more length.
He could really fling that motherfucker at you. It's basically like a slingshot. It just he dislocates it, throws it, and then it comes back into place. You know what I mean?
And some boomerangs, too.
A boomerang. That's right. Boomerang arm.
Yep. Yeah.
But shit, man. I guess that's all we got.
I'm working on time.
Baby X.